Hello everybody, Dr. Strife here, bringing you a new review. Today we're talking about Mortal Shell on the PlayStation 4. This is also available on PC and Xbox One. And there's a physical copy coming out in the near future. And I did get this copy of the game for review, so I want to thank Evolve for sending me a copy of that game. So, let's talk about this game. This game is basically one of the Souls-like games. I don't know of a better name for them other than a Souls-like game, but what I can tell you is that I am a newbie to these kind of games. I sometimes play games on easy, especially first-person shooters, because I'm terrible at first-person shooters. I like them, but I'm terrible at them. So when I have to play a game that is harder than hard, okay, yeah. But I decided I wanted to tackle this to challenge myself to see if I could enjoy a game like this. So this is going to be from a newbie's perspective. So any of the stuff that I throw out, if you're a Souls veteran and you're like, dude, this is like common knowledge, bro, cut me a little slack, okay? So if you like what you're seeing here and you want to help the channel, support me by subscribing to the channel. Just click the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, let's get into the review. There are 4 different weapons to choose from. You unlock these by defeating enemies in the game. Once you unlock these 4 weapons, you can upgrade them. Also, with these upgrades, you can get special abilities, upgrade the attack power, and etc. There's also these things called shells. You're just a white, naked man that runs around this world, and you inhabit these bodies called shells. These shells will have different abilities, different buffs, and stuff that you can level up, such as one having a much more tanky-like build with a lot of health, little stamina, another one more well-rounder, and then another one that's got more stamina than health, and so on. And there's 4 different shells, 4 different weapons. You can unlock these early on if you really try hard enough. And there is a way, if you want something more challenging, you can play the game completely without a shell. In fact, there's an achievement for it. So yeah, if you wanted to go that route, you definitely can do that, you masochist. And there are also 4 different, there's a theme with this, isn't it? There are 4 areas that you can explore. There's a marsh and 3 temples. There is a temple that is icy. There is a temple with these black rocks. I don't really know the names of any of these off the top of my head, my bad, but yeah, there is a lot of variety in the levels, and there's even a swamp level that you start out in. But these 3 temples are going to be very important for you to tackle. And I don't know if they're really called temples, but I'm calling them temples, because that's just easy for me to remember. And graphically, it's not a bad-looking game at all. Now, this is made by an independent studio, so they're not going to have the horsepower of a EA or Activision, but what they really did here was really nice, and I really commend them for it. It definitely really is like a dark world come to life, and a lot of these Souls-like games are definitely like this, but I think that this team put their own identity into it, and I think they did a really good job on it, so kudos, guys. Also, this game, what I really like about it, compared to what I've heard about the other Souls-like games, is actually much shorter. Now, I was able to beat this, actually, I don't know how long it took me to beat this. I will say that my first 4 hours I got lost in the game. So, yeah, apparently these games don't hold your hand at all. They don't even tell you which way to go. You just kind of got to figure it out. But that's kind of also the beauty of it, is you kind of go where you want to go, do things how you want to do them. Okay, so I kind of completely forgot something, so this is going to be just added in the middle somewhere, but yeah, there's a harden mechanic. This harden mechanic, besides you making a pee-pee joke, this harden mechanic will be a great defensive measure. Basically, you turn to stone, and an enemy attacks you, then you're free up to go ahead and wallop them back for trying to defy you in the first place. And also, this game, later on, you may see some of the footage. It looks like that it's actually pretty easy. It's not. It's just that this footage is from the end game, because I played this game so much and completely forgot to record it. So, yeah. But you'll get to see all the weapons and everything like that. So, yeah. So, that's cool. Anyways, back to the rest of the review that I completely omitted this stuff from. Yeah, it's not super long. Some people can beat this game in about 10 to 15 hours, and there are people that are speedrunning this game beating it less than an hour, those crazy masochists. But yeah, I'm really digging this game, but yeah, there are some things that I just kind of wish were a little different. But not big gripes anyways. Sometimes I got stuck in objects or environments, and that was a bit annoying. I had to end up restarting and going back through the dungeon again through a couple of times because I just got stuck in the environment, which, stuff like that can be patched, whatever. It wasn't game-breaking, so I didn't lose any save files or anything like that, so that was very pleasant that I didn't have to lose save files. And another, this might be my noobiness showing, but I played a little bit of Sekiro. I never finished it, but I played a little bit of Sekiro, and it had a pause feature. This game doesn't have a pause feature. Now, I know a lot of these other games don't have pause features, but a lot of those games, like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, have online connectivity. And I don't think there's any online connectivity with this game that I know of, so I don't see why there's a pause system, no pause system in the first place, so just add it in, guys. I mean, I want to be able to pee without fear. I don't want to pee myself, but I want to go pee without dying, so I don't know. I feel like that could be something to be added in. And for me, it was easy to get lost, as I mentioned earlier. If you're very new to these kind of games, they do drop some hints. Depending on where you go in the game, there's places to look for clues, but this is very much like, if you need a guide, there ain't no shame in it, man. Ain't no shame in it. Also, what is the deal with the bear traps in the marsh? I mean, I eventually learned to avoid the bear traps, but holy cow. Really feel like they've impacted my life, and I don't know if I can go on. Overall, though, this game is fantastic, and it's only $30, so you're gonna get your money's worth here, and it's got replay value too, so you can go back and replay. It does have a New Game Plus, and yeah, I just really enjoyed this game, and it made me want to get into Bloodborne, and luckily I got it back when it was on PlayStation Plus, so this actually opened me up into a new genre of games. Like I said, I dabbled in Sekiro, but I actually want to complete one of these other games, because I've completed Mortal Shell. So, guys, if you like these style of games, then you just need to grab it. Go get it. It's fantastic. And thank you guys once again for watching. Thanks to Evolve for sending me a copy of the game. And if you guys want to see more content like this, let me know. We're going to work on some new stuff and try to come up with some stuff as soon as possible. So, thank you guys for watching. Evolve for sending me this code. And sorry it took so long to get this out, but wanted to make sure we get it out. And subscribe if you enjoy the content. Just hit that subscribe, hit that bell. It's all appreciated. Till next time, everybody.